All right, going live.
We're live, pal.
We're live, pal.
We're live.
We are live.
We're live.
Yep.
All right, come on. Are we on the shot?
Let me make sure.
Come sit here.
Oh, jeez. No earthquake this time.
No earthquakes.
We might have to get a little closer.
Yeah, it's fine. Look at those comments blowing up.
What up, guys?
All right.
Okay, hey guys, we're live from the Tokyo Dome Hotel. Should I give away the floor and the room number again like last time?
No, don't. The more famous we get, the more we get harassed at this hotel. So.
We are day 2 of the G1 finals here in Tokyo. And, well, we had a few hours to spare, so we figured we'd do a little live Q&A.
Yep.
And it looks like the comments are blowing.
We got a ton of questions
already.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got
Shelby.
we got over 300.
You can leave a comment in the section over there in comments, obviously, which it looks like you're having no problem doing.
Shout out to the Hardy Boys and Finn for the tweet.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too.
We miss you too, buddy.
How about you
guys.
taking all your Bullet Club merch pictures?
Can I do a Finn freeze real quick for Finn Balor? Someone gift that, send that to Finn Balor.
I want to see that on mine. Nick advertising a watch and a Hardy
Yesterday we got Bullet Club watches and
yeah.
I forgot to bring Bullet Club t-shirt, so I had a Hardy Boys t-shirt and I took a photo with that on doing press with a watch.
We miss you, Broken Matt and Brother Nero and Finn Balor. You guys are good brothers, and I hope you guys have a good house show today. I forgot which city they're in. What did they say? I don't remember.
I don't know, but should we dive into questions right away?
Yes,
Sure.
let's do it.
All right, pineapples on pizza, yes or no?
I like them.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I like them.
Pieology is my favorite pizza place right now.
That place is great.
It's blowing up in North America.
Pineapples on pizza, disgusting.
Really?
Terrible. You know who's a big pineapple on pizza
Really?
guy? Is Joey Ryan.
Is he?
Yeah, and I think he orders it just so that he gets the whole pizza because
Good old Joe. I miss Joey. We were just talking about Joey yesterday, and
He's here often.
Yeah, he is. He's everywhere. He's doing really good, and we go way back, so I'm happy.
We want him to get his release from his contract
so he can come in a Ring of Honor
over at Lucha Underground.
Nick Jackson transparency.
I'd let him dick flip me. I don't care.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
He's dick flipped me a few times.
Yeah, of course. It's great.
Kenny Pineapple?
I mean, if it's like a last resort, I will.
Really?
But I won't ever order it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it all the time.
We got at Tokyo Sweeper, our good brother. We all know who he is.
Yes.
What's been your favorite meal or outing with the awesome masa?
Well, first of all, a masa is not awesome.
Yeah.
I can't stand that guy.
Anytime he's paying for the meal, which is
He's going to be watching. He probably is watching.
Oh, darn. What if he gets mad at me? Oh, no.
Masa's kind of a stooge.
Yeah.
is he the WWE star?
I don't know. I call him not. This is not a bad thing, but I legit think he's Japanese version of Dave Meltzer. He knows every detail.
He's running the dirt.
I swear to you, every detail. He somehow knows what I make every week. He knows everyone.
Well, it's because you told him.
Maybe.
He asked me.
I doubt he knows anything about me.
I don't know. He asked me if he could see the belt the other day, and before I could answer, he was already in my room.
Hey, this is one of Dalton's boys. This is at TwinThing1. He says, "How much money did you guys make last month?"
Oh jeez, we can't go.
We can't drop figures, bro.
It's in the group chat.
If you're in our group chat, you would
Nick's
know.
really forthcoming about all the financials. There's no mystery.
If one of our text messages gets leaked, then you guys could find out.
Yeah. What else? There's so many. What else? I'm just trying to filter through some of the good ones, I guess.
Thoughts on boneless pizza? What is that? I don't even understand that.
Boneless
Is
pizza?
it like without crust?
Oh,
I have
come
no
on.
idea.
Crust is
Really?
the best. I like
cheese and salt.
I'm a stuffed crust guy myself.
Trying to reinvent the wheel
stuffed
here.
crust. Stuffed crust. How was Adam Cole's funeral? I didn't attend it. But how do you feel about Fale murdering that doll?
Man, the things that we've done, the bad, awful things that we have done, I actually was a little sympathetic for that.
No, I was
Is
I was happy to do
Is Daryl on the mend? Because Cat's being
I don't know.
9 lives.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
thought
he's
we-
alive.
Daryl's
Is he
alive.
back?
He's back.
Okay.
We're wrestling.
No spoilers.
No, we're wrestling Lij.
Yeah,
and
no
that's not a
spoilers.
spoiler. We're wrestling them in London, right?
It's
How is that a spoiler?
Well, no, I
you did a
know.
promo about
I
it.
know.
the pre-tape.
I know what he's gonna get to. He wants to do something.
Oh, yeah, I did, yeah.
I think everybody has an idea with
He wants
Daryl
to
that
do
they want
something.
to.
I want to do something to Daryl.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should
How
bring
hung-
Daryl to London.
How hung is Adam Page?
Oh my God.
We
Absurd.
can't tell.
He's the most hung hangman in pro wrestling.
Friggin'
Someone
Friggin'
asked
Bob.
also, why don't you tie your noose anymore, hangman? There's a good answer.
question.
Well, I got choked out by Kaz, so I just kind of stopped wanting to really wear a noose. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Kind of had it used against me.
Backfired, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. So
That's alright.
What,
maybe I'll retire.
what promotion do you enjoy working the most, other than New Japan and
Is that
ROH?
to everyone?
Everybody.
What promotion? Oh, jeez, man.
As long as I'm teaming with the elite,
Yeah.
you know, as long as it's us.
Right.
It's hard to
Is it-
say
yeah.
because everywhere we go now,
Pretty,
Wrestling's
pretty
on the
much
rise.
as long as the promoter values us as a team package,
yeah,
and it isn't like, okay, I want you to wrestle in like a 45-minute singles match and give me a
Right.
Tokyo Dome Part 5 or whatever, then I'm happy. And we're running into a lot of cool promoters like
Yeah.
that.
We
so,
are. We've got
yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff in the UK right now.
OTT.
Yeah.
OTT is
Oh my
amazing.
God, so good.
Great,
Yep.
great.
What about you guys?
There's a promotion in Connecticut, Jersey, New York area, Northeast Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we work
Oh,
with
yeah.
I
NW.
love Northeast Wrestling. They treat me like gold and have since like Jump Street. I regularly tell them I'm bringing them the Bucks eventually, which I know.
I like how you said that at Wrestle Circus.
Oh yeah, every now and then I just
I'm bringing the young bucks.
I get excited.
Like, man, we can't do that contractually.
Come back, promoters like, are you serious? Well, maybe,
I love it.
maybe. I hope. You never know what the future holds. You never know.
What about you, Paige?
Man, I don't know. Maybe PWX, like out of
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte. Like, I haven't done it in a while, obviously.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't now, but
Yeah, we
like I
did
miss
that.
doing that
Yeah.
because it's where like grew up, I guess.
Oh yeah, that was
When
good
I worked
promotion.
at PWX show, this big old fat guy came out before intermission, and
It was White Mike.
it wasn't White Mike.
Oh, it
I
wasn't,
like White
okay.
Mike. That's why I've
Sorry.
labeled this guy big old fat guy.
It's okay.
It wasn't White Mike. I like White Mike, but the house was decent. Not the best, but it was like Sunday 4:00 show. I felt pretty good about it, and like they put a lot of emphasis. Like I was in the main event, so I felt I took the responsibility. And he hit a sarcastic "thanks for the house" in like kind of like a shoot promo, and I was moments away from like I was getting ready to take my boot off. What? That's just mean. Like there's enough people here. They seem happy.
Hey,
Yeah.
we just got asked, how does it feel seeing our T-shirts in Hot Topic? I
It's
think
great.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
This whole group has them now.
I haven't
That's
seen
nuts.
mine. Is the thing like
You know
every
what?
time I
I've
get
seen
the
this, screw it.
Oh.
like, hey, it's here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'm
shirts
gonna
are
get
the
the
sold
shirts
out.
are
You
gone quick.
That's
Are
a
you
good
gonna?
thing.
Yeah,
That
why
is a
not?
good
Matt's
thing.
gonna.
What's he doing?
Matt's gonna do it.
Oh god.
You said no spoilers.
Yeah. What do you? This guy.
I don't care.
This guy. Well, I know what he's doing. You know what he's doing, Kenny.
What if I fall right now?
This is
Ah,
exclusive,
jeez.
right?
Yeah, this is.
This is coming to Hot Topic.
Yep.
It's gonna be a long sleeve.
Whoa.
It is the Elite.
That's nice.
We got We Rule the World in the back. And then
Show
on
me
each
arms.
arm, we got Kenny Omega. That says Young Bucks, actually.
Yep.
Young Bucks and Kenny Omega right here. It's
That's
going
an
to be
exclusive right there.
every single store, every Hot Topic in the U.S. and Canada is going to have
Soon,
this
right?
bad boy. August 16th, I heard it's going to roll
Oh, wow,
out.
it's coming
So
up.
many-
So please pick it up.
That's
We're really,
really
really
soon,
proud
yeah.
of it.
So
Very,
many
very
good
happy.
things coming to Hot Topic.
Yeah.
So many. 2018.
You
should
guys-
And it doesn't
you guys-
have to be
2018 is going to be
Fire.
the first quarter of 2018 is
Yeah.
going to be really good. I can't give that anything else away.
These guys love spoiling things.
Yeah, why not?
Jeez.
Spoiler alert.
Good lord.
There's that Lij match in London.
If you guys invaded NXT, who would be your guys' target in the company?
Why would we invade NXT?
I don't know.
Who's there?
I lost.
Matt
Kyle O'Reilly's there.
Just torture Matt Bloom. Just call him out. We know you're Matt.
Maybe
such a sweet
Alistair? Alistair?
Oh yeah.
I would
Alistair
target.
Black?
I would target Triple H when we go to take the selfie picture. We would just double super kick him.
There you go.
All right.
It's a safe answer.
On we go.
That's a safe answer. That's a very unsafe answer.
I
That's
want
all right.
Matt Bloom. That one, like a really just third, just out there.
When are we coming back to Philly? Soon, actually. I think
Yes.
October.
Yeah.
October
20th?
20th.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
Yep.
October 20th.
Come on.
Friday.
McDonald's are in and out. Get out of
Oh,
Oh,
You are
Get outta
correct.
here.
October
Get
20th.
out.
Yeah.
And that's
You know
coming off the heels of
I should probably
Buffalo, Pittsburgh,
tweet the link,
Columbus,
right?
Chicago,
Yeah, quadruple
next week.
shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
In and out for sure.
Oh my God.
We actually went. Man, I forgot to put that on a Being the Elite.
Him with his
Ten-
eyes
Oh,
closed.
yeah.
It's
He
amazing.
had, he
that
had
was
in
good.
and out after the G1 final in Long Beach, and oh my goodness.
I never had it.
You've never had it?
No, not until then.
You
Bro,
should have saw
his eyes.
You should have saw his
He was
eyes.
eating it while everyone was talking, and his eyes were closed. And like,
Did you
I
make
mean,
him
it
go
was
all out
late,
with animal
like,
style? And
everything.
everything?
Yeah,
Okay.
animal style,
Good,
yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Oh man, it was good. Thoughts on Sasha Banks? I think she's good.
she's the boss.
She's a sweetheart too.
Favorite thing on Netflix at the moment?
I'm
That's a good
watching
question.
Ozark. Is that-
Ozark.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Right.
Ozark's
What
dope.
episode are you on?
Well, I'm on 2 because I'm being nice. Actually, no, I'm on 3. I'm being nice
You gotta watch
and
with
waiting
Brandy.
for Brandy, but
Yeah.
Brandy already went ahead because I
Oh,
can
come
see
on, Brandy.
what she's watching
Yeah.
on the feeds.
Oh.
You know?
I'm on episode 4. I was
Already
literally watching it. Nick knocked on my door and he's like, "We got to do this thing." I had to shut it off. It's funny we mentioned
Yeah.
that. I was on episode 4.
Yeah, that guy's a polarizing actor. Bateman, right?
I like him, dude.
Okay, yeah, I've a lot of can't stand him. He also directs the series, right?
Does he? I didn't know that.
think. I don't know,
I didn't know
but
that.
I'll have to watch
You would
it.
like
Yeah,
that
very
one.
good.
Very
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
I'm looking forward to Black Mirror coming back.
Oh my! Black Mirror's my favorite show
Is
on,
it good?
on Netflix.
Oh my God.
You have to
Okay.
watch it.
Get
I'll
into
watch
that.
it.
Must see.
Because I was going through it. It was something
Must
I'm gonna
sure.
watch.
Watch
have you
every
seen
episode.
Get Out yet? On my recommendation.
Not yet. No.
That's
Gotta
not a
see it.
Yeah, I'm
Netflix
waiting
thing.
for Flight
though.
Home.
That's great.
Gotta see
Yeah.
it. Gotta see it.
Yeah.
If Vince offered the collective BC a 1 to 2 year invasion angle with all the boys, including Finn and AJ, would you do it?
why would it take 2 years or more? That's a
It'd take 2 years to
Hey,
make.
we're coming. That's a long
Sometime next year.
Anything is possible in wrestling, especially with the landscape being the way it is now. I can't say yes or no. I don't know.
Yeah, but that would just never happen. New Japan would not allow it.
What are your guys' best evil impression? Let's come. This is Kenny. This is Kenny's field right here.
Does he mean evil as in bad or evil as in
I am
Evil as in the wrestler.
Everything
Oh
is
yeah, of course.
evil.
Yeah.
That-
I mean, probably me because I understand the way he talks and
Yeah.
how
The
his
canyons and
his
stuff.
delivery. Yeah.
I really need to tweet out the link to this, by the way. I haven't done that
I
yet,
think
so
we
I'm gonna
did.
do it right now.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot, do it. Yeah.
Hashtag AskBTE. You can use hashtag AskBTE or you can comment here. I'm gonna try to go to some of the comments.
Kenny, how are you feeling? Because knowing the fact that you're going to be wrestling Okada later tonight.
Number 3.
Yeah, number 3. I feel okay. It's been a long tour, and I'm doing much better than a lot of other guys.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that I'm going to be going into this thing without any huge injuries. Okada's really banged up. I came down with a cold and I lost my voice. I was feeling really drugged up yesterday. I didn't even know where I was in the match. But today, I'm clean. I could pass the
wellness test.
I could pass the wellness test, and I'm hoping to have a standout match at the tournament. We'll see how it goes.
I can't wait, man.
Yep.
Nick and I have been
Excited.
ringside for the first 2.
Yep.
And I'm so happy that we'll be there for number 3. Can't
Yeah,
wait.
it's gonna be
Throw
a lot
us.
different. The first one, 2 fresh bodies going at it, clashing for the first time. The second
Right.
one, the 60-minute draw, and this time after whatever 20 days straight, and both parties being injured. We'll see how.
And one of the other factors I think in this match is it has to be 30 minutes.
Yep.
Right? Or if it can't go over 30 minutes.
You can't.
So it's going to be a different style of match, different pace. I think it has to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't used any of the YouTube comments yet, so I'm gonna try to load it.
I got a good question.
Go for it, baby.
Are you guys gonna finish the match tonight with a moonsault?
Yeah.
Hey,
Tried last
Look,
night.
you might have got sleep last night, but I stayed up all night doing the math,
Right,
doing the
math was
figures.
there.
unbelievable.
We told Kevin Kelly the finish was a moonsault.
You know what's
We
crazy
lied.
is we had 5 guys, and he moved every time. How is that
The
possible?
math was. I thought the math was all there.
I can't find.
Unbelievable.
You know what? It's not letting me actually see comments on
Really?
the chat.
I'm gonna watch
So
it.
I
I thought the math was there.
on the screen.
I would have. Do you want me to go over there?
Well, it's
Oh,
look at how
gotcha.
fast this is.
Yeah, you're right.
There's literally
You
guys.
never read that.
It's like that's impossible. I wonder what number of
If
comments.
you guys
we're
were
on
free
already.
agents, Raw or SmackDown?
Man, I don't know. That's a good question. Probably SmackDown because I have more friends on SmackDown. I got AJ. I can hang out with Sammy. I can hang out with Kevin. But then if we go on Raw, we can hang out with the Hardys and Finn. Yeah, I don't know.
We got friends everywhere.
I don't know.
It's hard to say.
Tuesday's a less stressful day.
Yeah,
You guys
I would
like
take
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
all right.
Much less stress.
But we don't have to worry about that because.
It's not now.
I don't think you'd be stressed anyways, but yeah, no.
Oh, someone said nice shirt, Matt. Yeah, there you go. Check that out. Nick was mad that I wore it because we're saving it for a segment on.
Well, yeah. Now
BTV.
it's not gonna get a reaction.
Oh, it'll still get a pop.
Get a reaction.
I gave this guy 8 a.m. this morning. 8 a.m. We're just like Nick and I are like, let's go get coffee or let's go get breakfast, whatever. So we go down the stairs. There's already fans camping out in the lobby, and like
Oh,
I'm
no.
a coffee addict. So if I don't have my first cup, I'm
You
just
guys
like.
are gonna love this autograph we got
So this guy
Oh,
is
yeah.
like, can you sign my flag? And I'm like, you know what? If this guy wants me to sign his flag,
at 8 a.m.
I'm gonna
Give it
make
to
him.
him.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
So it's on the next episode. You guys will enjoy it.
good, yeah.
I hate how that's become a thing.
Oh, and now like we're trying to get through
Every
these
autograph
lines,
signing.
and they're like, "Can I get the Matt Jackson special?" I'm like, "All right," but it takes a minute every single time. It's like we got this giant line, and Nick's like, "Let's go."
And everyone asks, "Can you put that on Being the Elite?" I'm like, I can't use 100 of them.
The bit's gonna get a little old if
Yeah.
we do it every second.
Oh man! All right, let's see.
Let's check out
I'm
some
looking
more
for some good
Ask
questions.
BTEs. I'm trying to filter because there's so many
There's
that we've
so
already
many.
answered on the other ones, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to
Some new ones.
make it interesting.
Some new ones. How many beers do Gallows and Anderson drink a night?
Oh my God.
That's a good question. It's minimum 20. That's a shoot.
Yeah.
Minimum.
He chat with both of them really. Gunn and Gallows, like I've never seen two guys that can go hard like that every single night. Like one night we had one tour we did like 27 days, and I swear to God, 27 nights they were just blackout.
What did you tell me about Gallows that he told you he's got to perform for the sponsor?
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he's like, we gotta bring Gallows. He'll perform for the sponsor.
Perform. Oh,
The
man.
sponsors, they wanna
They
wanna
wanna
be
have fun.
entertained,
Yeah.
and you know.
They always ask to put you in your finish.
Yes. That's it. One time Nick and I gave one of them the indie taker, and the guy, poor guy, like.
Oh yeah.
Someone says, "Hey Kenny, have you had your coffee today?"
Not my coffee of choice.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yes.
I have had.
I had to rush and get a different one, but
What you get? This is an iced coffee right here, or something. Or
yeah,
latte.
it's a soy milk.
No, those aren't bad.
Macchiato, yeah.
Favorite cartoon growing up?
X-Men animated series.
That's up there, man.
That
That's
was
pretty good.
great music.
Yeah, probably Batman.
Batman
animated
animated.
Oh, Kevin
is
Conroy
one of my
is-
favorites.
I was a
Yeah.
Nickelodeon guy.
Yeah,
The best.
Rugrats.
Yeah, Rugrats.
Rugrats was
Rugrats.
great.
Doug Funny.
Yeah,
Hey
that was
Arnold.
good.
Hey Arnold.
They got a lot of
They
those
got a
back
Hey
now.
Arnold new movie.
That's all
coming,
that.
so,
Yeah,
too.
it was
What?
yeah.
Let's see.
Anything interesting?
I'm looking.
There's
trying.
so many that it's hard to get through. And
Someone said you guys are moving more merch than ever. How can anyone ever say the BizCliz is dying? Nick and I were just talking
Yeah,
about
we-
this the other day.
Yep.
And this era of the Bullet Club has sold more shirts than any other era. And it's funny
by
when
far. not even close.
someone says like, "Oh, I like the old one." Well, that's cool, but like this right here has been the biggest Bullet Club's ever been. So yeah, it's blown us away how big it's gotten.
Well, it couldn't be that much bigger.
Right. Well,
Could it be? How could that be possible?
you tell
What
me.
about the OGs?
Yeah. There may be more stuff coming to other retail stores.
Segue into would
Yeah, I want to spoil that so bad.
I know we
Yeah.
can't.
So
We
it's-
can't.
KK.
We can't.
you,
Kayfabe, man.
into this. Would you guys want CM Punk to join the Bullet Club?
Hell yeah. I'm only texting him all the time, bothering him too.
Man, anything that is good for business, I'm totally
Yep.
for.
That's it.
And man, would that be crazy.
He's like one of the last guys that I think could come back and make a true impact in wrestling. Like there's not a lot of draws left in wrestling, and I feel like Punk, God, it'd
be huge.
just to work with him, even if he wasn't in Bullet Club, just to do a program with him. Like, there's not a lot of guys
I
in
just
the world
want,
that can talk.
yeah,
about
I just want him to come back to wrestling,
Yeah, me too.
preferably Ring of Honor.
In New Japan
And
Pro
New
Wrestling.
Japan, yeah.
How much do you get a lap dance from each of you?
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. That's Paige right there. That's Paige's.
It's kind of
I'm
your
pretty cheap.
wheelhouse.
Uh,
as for me, would Bullet Club align themselves with today's LAX? I've been hearing people talking about LA from TNA.
Why would we align?
Yeah, if anything, we would wrestle them, right?
Yeah, well,
You'd think, yeah.
Yeah.
what's your go-to cheat meal? That's a good question.
Really good question.
Oh,
Every meal's a
In and-
cheat meal for me. So.
In and out.
I tried to take you guys to my favorite place, and it ended up being that disaster of a night.
Oh, the
Yeah.
wings place.
Wild Wing Cafe. Oh my
Recently.
god.
that's just cheat meal wing.
Wild Wing Cafe, yeah. That because I like Buffalo Wild
Oh my
Wings.
God, Cookout!
Wild
You got to
Wing.
tell that story.
Oh,
Oh, and that nearly got
You almost
murdered.
died.
Yeah.
Cookout was awesome, but go ahead. Yeah.
Cookout was awesome, but I had a show the next day and I didn't feel like going all out at Cookout, so I drove to a gas station near the Charlotte airport, which is, if you've been there, the lowest.
oh yeah.
It was
It's
pretty scary.
hell on earth,
Yeah.
that area. Even the Cracker Barrel was rather terrifying.
Would you want to talk about?
And while I got my complete cookie, I rushed Frankie Kazarian to the register because there was a man outside
Yeah.
being held
Yeah.
at gunpoint like this, and I got so nervous I ripped the credit card reader out of the deal. Essentially, I don't know if we even paid. We got the hell out of there. Yeah, at gunpoint.
Almost
I was
died.
trying to
You
get.
guys came back looked like you saw ghosts.
Yeah.
I
What
think
happened?
I think Kaz, which I'm sure Kaz has seen some wild stuff in his day. He's traveled up and down the
Yeah.
roads. I think he was more shook than
Yeah.
I was.
Wow.
Like, 'cause
He
it
talked
went-
about it the next day because I had him over for barbecue and he was like still talking about
It went from being like two guys arguing to the gun in chest,
Dude.
and people just standing there like, oh, still ringing me up.
I don't know what
No.
I would have done, to be honest.
All for a complete cookie.
Let's see.
It was scary.
You guys like roller coasters? I love roller coasters.
Love
Yeah. we're
There's
looking at-
there's
like,
one,
There's one right behind you guys.
People were riding.
Should
it,
we
actually.
ride that?
I've-
Do a bit.
I have, and no
Like,
one
do
wants
a
to join me.
BTE
I've done it
bit.
alone.
I would love to.
We have to.
Yeah,
thought of
this is
that.
the first time
Weekend.
I've ever seen it going. I always look
Yeah,
out
I've
and
never
see
seen
it.
it.
Yeah.
Have you been in that area, Tokyo City, like the little amusement park area?
Yes.
Oh, there's an arcade. We gotta take you guys, especially right now since it's really nice out.
Do a little
Thoughts on
BT.
Juice Robinson?
He's doing well.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he's kicking butt. And
I'm happy for him.
G1.
Yeah.
People like him.
I'm
and
happy
good
for him.
guy.
'Cause he's doing it on his own.
He's a good brother. Like that's the
Yeah.
definition of good brother.
genuine.
One of those
You know what I mean?
one of those very very respected people.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Everybody
a
likes him.
very it's a very different style of wrestling, you know, and even though it's familiar, you know, maybe you feel like you've seen it before from your past, it's new because what's old becomes new again.
Right.
And Juice excels in that style, and the emotion that he exhibits in his matches, they're very real because it's how he really feels, and you can gravitate with that and really feel it, and it's like you want to cheer for him and be happy for him when he's happy.
Right. And the women
Yeah.
love him.
I think so.
Yeah.
What's your guys' thoughts on Rock getting his Brahma Bull tattoo covered?
I heard about that.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Do you
didn't
know that Ty Dillinger has a Brahma Bull that because he got it prior to being in the industry, he
Yeah.
decided he panicked and covered it with a panther. But if you look at the
I didn't know
panther,
that.
if you look at the panther,
see
you
it?
can see the bull
Oh,
under
that's
there.
great.
Yeah, he was a big rock guy.
Everybody loves that guy, Ty. Yeah.
Oh, he's the man.
Everyone
I don't
says he's
think
great.
I've ever met him.
I don't think so either. With all the flying that you guys do, does jet lag even hit you anymore? Of course it does.
Yeah, this guy slept, what, 2 hours? You
Yeah,
said?
yeah, too.
I slept
Jeez.
total 7 hours in the last 3 nights. Yeah, I don't think you could ever get used to that.
No,
to be honest with
it
you.
doesn't matter. You know, like all the shortcuts and secrets, or I don't know, like
You're just used to it, I
power
guess.
naps and caffeine.
Yeah.
And you just, I don't know. You try your best.
My adrenal system is shot from the amount of caffeine.
Oh,
Is it?
He
absolutely.
was double
Yeah.
fisting those monsters while we were just taking watch
You're an
pictures.
animal, and I'm crazy with my
I like-
caffeine. I'm watching this guy. I'm like, dude.
I like to go for it.
Yeah.
Good.
I like to go.
What is the longest time you've ever been away from your families because of pro wrestling? 5 weeks for us.
Yeah.
Our first
Damn,
Japanese
that's
tour.
a long
That's a
time.
long
Yeah,
tour.
First Japanese tour, 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably like 4 months.
The
Oh,
longest,
good lord.
the
Yeah.
longest the WWE tours are 21 days. It's
That's
that
a long
UK,
one.
and that's probably the longest. My family's always been on the road with me though, for the most part.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Favorite match you guys like to watch for inspiration?
Ooh.
I don't have a match that I watch for
Oh,
inspiration, to be honest.
That you just
Back in the
remember.
day, as a fan, yeah, I guess I would go back to Hogan Rock Mania 18.
That's a good one.
That's a great
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
When
Just
we,
because of how crazy the audience was.
when
for
we've
it.
been recently having these ladder matches, Nick and I have been going back and
Oh,
watching
yeah,
the
the
TLC
TLCs,
matches
yeah.
with the Hardys.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
have inspired
The
us.
network just put up a new hidden gems, and there's some really just just the crowds. There's like Bill Watts, Midnight Express, that he just is punching them. Every time he punches them.
Did they take away your
crowd? Yeah.
subscriction?
Yes.
Did you get it back?
You can't stop me though. You can't stop me.
Are you paying $10 though now?
I gotta watch it. I love it. I'm the biggest fan.
Yeah.
Kenny, do you have a favorite match that you watch for inspiration?
No, I don't have an actual match, but I go back and I watch old Saturday Night main events, like the full Monty, like
Yeah.
from start to finish. I'll watch, like, you know how they had the pre-show interviews, those quick little 30-second blurbs, and you can tell what you're getting yourself in for, and they're always really, really good.
Yep.
And I don't know, the intro, like the intro to the Saturday Night's main events always got me real jacked up to
Yeah.
watch some old school wrestling.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
those sort of inspired, character stuff. I don't really look for wrestling for moves and all that anymore.
Sure.
No, everything's been done.
Yeah. And
That's
if you're gonna,
moments.
and if you're gonna create something new, then it's just gonna be new, and no one has ever seen it.
True.
So yeah, I studied it more for the old character stuff that actually makes you feel something.
Sure.
Because
Those Saturday Night Main,
Yeah.
they stand the test of time.
they do.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
What
watch
about you,
them.
Paige?
Man, I don't know because I started watching wrestling like after the invasion stuff.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought.
Yeah,
you
it was
were
like at the
late bloomer?
tail end of that.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
Yeah.
crap.
So I don't know, like I got into wrestling with the Hardys, ladder
Oh, yeah.
matches and stuff.
Oh,
So
sure,
like
sure.
that takes me back to being a kid or whatever.
Do you
like
hate-
nothing else.
Do you hate old wrestling?
No,
now?
I love it.
Okay.
I still love it, yeah. But I didn't like grow up on it. You know?
Wow.
You still watch current day and stuff?
Yeah, so yeah.
On
Yeah,
a
man.
scale of 1 to 10, how likely is it that Adam Cole went to heaven? 1.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you saw Matt's
Scumbag.
tweet the other day.
Yeah, it was proof that he was burning in hell when he
Oh,
picked up a
jeez.
revival shirt.
Jeez. Thoughts on Kevin Owens? He's one of our best friends.
We just got to hang out with him
Yeah.
actually last weekend in Montreal, and he picked us up from the airport. It was really good to see him. It was like we haven't missed a moment. with him.
That's how it always
Picked
is.
up right off where you left off from, and we just hung out and had lunch. And
All right, what's your favorite match that you've had this year? Let's start with Paige.
Oh damn.
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jeez.
I'm trying to think like this calendar year. Oh God, I don't know. Like the most recent singles that I can think of that I enjoyed was the stuff with Kaz. Just
Yeah,
because
you
it was
guys-
so, like
yeah.
clicked.
stupid nasty. You
I
know
like.
what I mean?
Yeah, I like the pay-per-view one you just
Yeah.
had recently.
That was
think-
fun. Yeah.
They used the strap with the freaking
Oh, my Lord.
nails attached.
I thought
Did
for
you see
sure
that?
like
Death
they were
strap,
going
bro.
in.
The death
Oh,
strap,
death
bro.
strap.
That was
I think
gross.
That was
terrifying.
crazy. And
I
I'm
was,
a,
What
I
about
was
you,
scared.
You and CD?
Me and CD,
That was good.
best in the
That
world.
was good. That was a
I had-
special moment.
Yeah, I had 3 with Kurt Angle that I really
Oh, that's cool.
for all their
That's
differences
cool.
really liked. Plus the last one, he went to
That cage one was really good.
Yeah, that was-
this
yeah.
year.
Oh, that's
That was
right.
a lot
You
of
did
fun.
have a cage.
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah.
That was this year. Wow.
Right?
It felt like forever ago.
I
I,
know,
remember
right?
seeing a clip of it.
Time.
I would go with us and the Hardys in the ladder match. I don't know if
you gotta pick one. For me, it's the ladder match or it's the New York City surprise.
I
match
think the
for
New
them.
York City surprise.
God, it was
that
so
show
cool.
was over after
It was
that.
nuts.
Like it was
Yeah.
start the buses, guys. Like
Yeah,
that.
start.
But for the-
Our whole
man, there's something about
program.
doing the whole program with them was special.
So proud of that, and
So
we put it
cool.
together. And you know
Yeah.
what? Like this isn't a match, but it's a moment. It was the entire angle leading
Yeah.
up to Marty joining
And you
and
know
Adam
what?
getting kicked out. That
And-
was so cool.
And
for us.
ever since, business has been booming
Yeah.
for Ring of Honor.
How about you, Kenny?
Maybe my match with Yano.
The
I honestly,
the one star.
dude, you know how many people
Yeah.
I've talked
Oh
to?
yeah, we talked about this the
And
other day.
they said, I said, what's your favorite match of the G1 so far? And actually, I was talking to Rocky about this on the flight
Yeah.
over, and he
Oh
said,
yeah, Rocky.
he
agreed.
said,
He said-
he's like the Yano match with Kenny.
He said
That's my
that.
favorite match of the whole thing so far. 'Cause it stuck out, you
There's
know.
the coaster right there.
Rocky looked like a sports agent yesterday.
Yeah, he kinda did.
Hat with, like,
Dude,
a
he's
shirt.
becoming a mini Gato.
Yeah, he had like
You know
a
what I mean?
sports agent.
Funniest moment backstage for me recently. It's not the funniest ever, but like when we're filming Being the Elite for 6 hours backstage, and everyone else is panicking and planning their matches, and we're too busy filming stuff and like quiet on the set, and everybody's just looking at us like we're crazy. That's funny to
Homeboys
me.
in Concord, that crew
They're not
rolling
looking
their
at you like
eyes.
you're crazy.
Oh,
They're looking at you
man.
like you're an asshole.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, it's different. And, in Concord, he was
Yeah.
telling people to be quiet down the hall, and there's a whole group of folks, some who are on this show today, who legit were so frustrated that we were taking that much time.
Yeah.
So
Who do
frustrated.
you guys think stole Nick's bag?
God.
That's a good question.
I have
You know,
no idea.
There's a lot of suspects right now.
Well, if you watch BDO,
It wasn't a random attack. I'll tell you that right now.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Can you hear?
just stay tuned, and you may. Yeah, it wasn't a random attack. It wasn't a random attack.
Is anyone a Harry Potter fan?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You know your house?
I don't know anything about Harry
Me
Potter.
Me either. I have no idea.
I don't know anything about Harry Potter or Star Wars. You're gonna hate me for that because I know you're a big Star Wars guy.
It's offensive. It's offensive.
Sorry, man.
Kenny
Thought-
house?
oh, here's a good one. This
Oh,
is-
Kenny's got it. Kenny's
oh,
got it.
okay.
What house is Kenny? What
I,
house?
I honestly don't know, but like I know there's
Gryffindor.
it's not. It's
I think you're
you think
very
so?
brave. Very
You think so?
brave.
Well,
Yeah, and that's like the keynote
man.
one. I'm a
Okay.
Hufflepuff.
yeah.
I'm a Hufflepuff. I want to be Gryffindor, but I'm a Hufflepuff.
All right, guys, this
Yeah.
is controversial right here. Thoughts on Leo Rush's spot?
Who
Oh
cares?
jeez.
Next question.
Can I just shout out my wife who just text messaged me? She said, "Iced or hot coffee? Is there anything better than Vietnamese coffee?"
No.
Nothing.
Not when
It's-
you're here.
No, when you're
Yeah.
anywhere. I'm like St. Mark's
be-
Cafe, Choco
true.
Crow. This Vietnamese
Yep.
coffee that Kenny's got me on, I'm addicted. And it's
Honestly, a
disgusting.
little pissed it's not here. The last time you had all the coffee.
Right, and the
that was
croissants
like,
and stuff.
Oh my god,
I-
it was so good.
We were running a little bit late.
Yeah. I was running a touch late. I could only stop at Starbucks because it's closer. So my
Stuff
bad.
is
But we can
good.
go after.
Have you guys
Um,
sorted things out with Tama Tonga? Ooh, good
That will be
question.
addressed on the
Oh.
next episode of Being the Elite.
Stay
Yes.
tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. I don't want to give anything away.
I like Tom.
Which of the guys in the junior division do you think could move up to heavyweight? Come on, guys.
Mushi.
We've stated
Oh,
our,
dude, you mean what?
we've stated our case for years, and yeah, I can see that.
Matt and Nick
Yeah.
Jackson,
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
love of God.
But
Yeah.
that's just not gonna happen. I don't
No.
know why. They just don't see it. It's,
Yeah.
it's
What's the big
mind-boggling to me.
juiced up guy's name? He's obviously not a
The young
junior,
boy?
but yes. What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh, Kitamura?
He's in the match tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
wrestling him.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
I wonder if he can do a
Yeah,
moonsault.
yeah. No, he might. He's really athletic.
Oh, he's
actually.
doing one tonight.
Yeah, there you go. but it
Oh,
answers
he's
that
not on our
question.
team. I think.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody on the planet aside from The Office and New Japan considers Young Bucks a junior tag team.
Right.
But I mean, I think in the future, in the long term, I definitely see Hiromu moving up to heavyweight. He's wrestling a very interesting junior-oriented style, but I think if he wants to, all he has to do is put on a little bit more mass, change things up a bit, and he has the charisma. So,
He's good.
yep,
I like him.
yeah, he's definitely he has all the potential in the world to do whatever he wants.
Will the cease and desist letter be addressed on the Being the Elite? Yes.
Yeah, stay tuned. There's a lot of stay tuned.
There's a lot of
Are we
stay
allowed to
tuned.
discuss that?
Well, we're allowed to discuss it. We just can't say
Yeah.
a certain
Yeah.
catchphrase.
Right,
and,
FTR. Yeah,
It's
we-
very-
we-
You can say
we
FTR.
can still say
Unfortunately,
FTR.
it's very real. We can't say it,
Right.
so we can just say FTR.
Yes.
Put FTR. on
Everyone,
the tights.
but you know what's cool? At this point, everyone knows what FTR means.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
not like we have to address it. How's Flip Gordon doing? Oh, good question.
It's a good question. I feel like he's been avoiding us the last
Oh,
couple
yeah.
of months or something.
It seems
Like,
that way.
I don't know why.
I haven't seen him.
I rode with Flip like a month ago. I might have told you guys this story.
Did roads with Flip?
Yeah, right. And
Yeah.
I was really tired, and he was driving, and I really appreciated the ride. And everything. It was like a 3-hour ride, but he didn't stop talking the entire time. And finally, the last question he hit me with, and I didn't get mad, but
Where
it's
you
when I
think
had
you're going?
enough. No, I wish I
Oh, I thought we were-
I thought that was it.
Out of nowhere, he goes, "Hey man, what do you think about NASCAR?" And I literally like woke up. I was like, you know what? I don't have an opinion.
All over, yeah.
Flip's Flip's such a nice guy.
This is a good question. What is your all-time favorite wrestling theme song?
Hollywood Hulk Hogan's. And
What
I'm
one?
standing next to
That
a
one?
mountain. Yeah,
I
Oh,
love.
Buddha Child.
Yeah, Voodoo Child.
Yeah.
I loved his WWF one.
Which one?
Real Americans.
Yeah,
too.
Real
Real American.
Yeah.
All Hulk stuff is great.
Yeah.
Even the NWO.
I have some.
Oh no! You know what the best one of all time is? I'm an ass man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you're singing it. With
Yeah,
the-
I'm an
We did a
And,
tour. We did a tour with Billy Gunn, and we tortured him.
Dead man. Dead man.
Dead man
Yeah,
walking.
that's it.
You've done it now.
You've gone and made a big mistake.
The end is
I really like
That's
that.
a brutal song.
Does anyone remember that?
I don't think Taker remembers that.
You started playing it and I knew all the words.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
I hadn't
the
heard it
only.
since then.
Hangman was the only one in the locker room.
I knew
That
every
was,
word.
that was the thing Cody was telling us, the guy that makes those theme songs.
Yes.
Remember
No, you gotta tell that.
I don't know. Oh man, he gets excited. He gets excited. I don't know, like with Regal's. Like, I don't know. He's a man. He's a man. Just keep
the guy
saying.
making it was like
The
that.
inspiration
Really
behind
good.
all the songs. I know.
Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn.
Like he's got a great ass.
He's got ass. It's all about the ass. Yeah, no,
Is
he
that
gets
Jim,
excited.
that Jim Johnston or whatever?
Yeah, he gets
That's
excited.
how he goes?
Yeah.
Well, I know that. Like,
He's a heartbreak kid, Sean.
he had the
breaks
biggest,
hearts.
He had the biggest office space in the whole office, like full
Yeah.
studio with literally every instrument you can think of.
Yeah.
So I think he's just like a madman.
That's
That
awesome.
like he gets one thing and then just
Yeah.
like points and he's just kind of a madman.
I mean, all of his stuff is really. If you
I don't know,
do
he's
all
got
the
no
old stuff,
chance.
then all of it's really good.
Yeah.
Like Jim
No
is so good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No Chance in Hell's
So
really
many.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shane McMahon.
Who made Gold?
Oh, it's all about the money, right?
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
It's the money now.
Do you know,
He's
who
back
made
and
Gold?
better
Dust
than
theme?
Oh yeah.
Gold
Dust.
Dust.
Jim Johnson. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, Jim
Yeah,
Johnson.
so
for
good.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney or Universal? Ooh.
Disney. I have
Universal.
children.
No, Universal, man.
Universal's good though.
Harry Potter Land.
Yeah,
Disney, we got two young kids.
But Universal's
Disney.
pumping out some good stuff too, though.
Oh yeah.
It's,
But
Especially here.
yeah, it's big here.
So
Universal
good.
here is unreal.
they're about to get
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
the game's about to get incredibly changed in
With
the
Nintendo
States.
Land.
Well,
Oh, wow.
Universal got the
Yeah.
rights to Nintendo Land. However, 2018 and 2019, Disney, West Coast Disney will get Star Wars Land, and then O-Town will get Star Wars Land, and that's like a total game changer. Because Diagon Alley is the thing.
Yep.
But oof, I worry.
Are you, okay, whoa.
I'm a
Shut
Universal guy.
Shut up.
Wow,
guy,
we
man.
Okay.
Confrontational
Okay,
here.
Wow.
Take any sort of Star Wars ride. Would you take that over a Mario Kart or like a Legend of Zelda?
I love Zelda.
Really?
It's my wedding band. But if it's a Star Wars ride, I would.
Is that
I
real?
would- Yeah. See.
Oh, there it is.
Try for it.
I thought you were just saying something.
No, but a Star Wars ride. I've been waiting my whole life for that.
Really?
I would, if somebody I would cut off my pinky if somebody could say, "Hey, you can ride it right now. You can leave
Like,
this
what-
room and
what-
ride it
like,
right now."
get
I
out
might
of here.
wholeheartedly give you my
Get out of
wow.
town.
Like, would it be an original experience or would it just because like even in the movie it's sort of like first person perspective? You know how it's gonna go.
It's all original though. The Galaxy's Edge
Is it?
apparently
Okay.
is original.
Well, then that's pretty cool.
All right.
Yes.
But
But I don't know what
Yeah.
Nintendo Land has to
It's
offer.
like, can we move on?
May-
Like Mario Kart would be dope, but
yeah,
Are they really gonna let
Well,
you do that?
if they don't do something like that, it's huge. That's a massive disappointment. Like Mario Kart
right.
has to be.
No,
done.
it's happening.
Yeah, it has
it's
to be
happening. And Legend of Zelda is happening, and probably Kirby too.
All right, let's.
Yeah, I remember Kirby.
Kirby.
Yeah, I love Kirby.
You guys want to do some rapid fire ones?
Sure.
All right,
Can we
McGregor or Mayweather?
Mayweather,
Yeah, Mayweather.
Who cares?
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Xbox.
Jesus,
Favorite
Cody.
female wrestler?
Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae.
Yeah, Candace. But you know, I'm down with Naomi's entrance.
Oh, yeah?
so
Glow?
fun, so
I've never
cool.
seen
That's
it.
cool.
What is it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's still glowy.
how big is Batista's?
Not as big
Yeah.
as Paige.
Is it?
No,
Kenny
Not as big as
knows.
Paige's.
no, man.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
right.
know, yeah, we gotta skip
All right,
this
okay.
one.
Oh,
No, but you want to continue with the Batista question, or is it barista?
it was probably barista.
It was
think it's
Batista.
barista.
Yeah. Well, it was actually a female that served me my coffee today, so.
Oh, there you
Oh.
go.
Yeah.
No penis.
How was it impersonating DX?
That was fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people still send me that all the time. Like, I think we just had an anniversary or something.
Kenny, are you excited to come to Chicago?
Yep. I
So,
am.
you sold that place
I
out
just
better,
really. I just want to
Oh, that's a good
make
one.
sure. I hope they give me a quality opponent or opponents, and I hope we get to some with the elite.
What is the loudest pop you have ever witnessed in person?
I know mine right away. Jeff Hardy coming out in Santiago,
Yeah.
Chile. Holy.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say
And
that.
you know what's
Yeah.
crazy is, I think that's the loudest pop I've ever heard. Even
In
being,
life.
even sitting like in an audience,
Like,
and we were
concerts.
and yeah, and we've seen some stuff. Like I remember we were at Mania 21, Hogan returning. That was a big.
Jeff
number.
Hardy coming out.
Whoa.
Goldberg in the Georgia Dome.
Oh my God.
Oh, you were there for the
Him and
Georgia
Hogan?
Dome. That's
Him and
right.
Hogan?
Him and Scott Hall, then him and Hogan.
Wow,
the whole
man,
night
that's
being
incredible.
What a show.
insanity.
Paige?
Man, I got no idea. I
No
don't know.
idea.
No idea on that one.
I don't know.
When you came out at the Tokyo Dome.
Now you know what you know what? Actually, that 60 minutes that building was.
They
going
were
nuts.
rocking.
Oh yeah, it was pretty.
And it
rough.
wasn't just one.
You know,
pop,
I
it
was thinking
60
about this
minutes
for whatever
of-
reason. I was thinking about this last night, and every time they announced 20 minutes has passed,
Oh my
30 minutes has
gosh,
passed, the volume increases. Like 40 minutes passed, whoa!
Yep.
50 minutes passed, whoa!
Yeah.
Like it was insane. It was
great.
like it gives me the chills right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just remember feeling like such an atmosphere for that match. It was so fun to.
Who's
be
your
there.
favorite wrestler of all time?
Hulk Hogan.
Hogan and Shawn for me.
Yeah, Sean.
Sean.
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
I know
I
yours.
was Vince McMahon.
No
Kurt
chance.
Angle, one of them.
Wait, yeah, we were talking about this yesterday.
Yep.
It's so tough. Like I'm like in a handful of guys depending on the situation, but like
Yeah, it's tough.
yeah, like Kurt Angle is a guy I can actually go back and study a lot of. He was and is so good. You know, everyone says Shawn Michaels. You know, of course he's there. Guy can't even go to
He's in-
Disneyland. Yeah,
You can't even go to Disneyland.
can't even
without-
go to Disneyland.
You know, for me, I have to say,
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley.
Stone-
I was gonna say Mick Foley.
Yeah, Stone Cold.
The
you know,
Rock.
And yeah, I mean they're all different types of
You
inspiration.
almost forget
Yeah.
to say Stone Cold and The Rock because it was
It's
such
just
a,
it's a given
ridiculous
too.
period.
But it's,
of business.
especially for me, like listening to how Stone Cold speaks about the business now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like he has the type of perspective that we
Right.
have. I
Yeah,
feel
that's
Yeah.
true.
My favorite all time is Hulk, and then the Hardy Boys.
Who's
Yeah.
your favorite current wrestler from another promotion?
Man, AJ's got to be one of them.
Is it Leo Rush?
Leo Rush.
Yep. You got to add that guy to the list.
Who else?
You know what?
I'm trying to think of one.
Yeah.
Current day.
Current.
Jeez.
I mean, yeah, AJ is real good.
AJ's a
I've
special,
always-
talented
You know what?
guy.
It's
Yeah.
hard though for me. I don't really watch
Loves-
current stuff. Like
Yeah,
I
I
just
know, I
too
know.
Don't
busy.
have time.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens.
Kevin,
Yeah.
of course.
I mean, I love
Sami
Stan.
Zayn.
I love Xavier Woods for God's sakes.
What other it's not just WWE.
Yeah.
Any other promotions?
Like if we're talking about just
Yeah,
people we
I'm trying to
like,
think.
or we're
Yeah.
talking about
Who-
like you know.
Who do you
who are
guys
wrestling.
think will be the next breakout star on the Indies?
the Young Bucks.
Ooh,
Oh, get out of town.
you guys are pretty shut up.
That is a good question.
Flip.
It might be.
Flip, dude. Flip's good.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah,
what,
and
what
every
are we
move
doing
Flip
here?
is
What are we
somewhere
doing here?
new.
He's got his, he's got his shirt on right now.
Yeah. He gave them.
Hey, we better be careful.
One
Flip's has
second,
to
let me
go.
go get my shirt. Yeah. Oh no. Maybe Flip.
Oh man.
Damn it.
I still think.
What are you gonna say, Kenny?
I would say like it's not that he's really like an indie guy, but I still think that Osprey is still gonna get even.
Yeah, you're
Better.
right. You're right.
Him and
just
his
scary.
11 inches, man.
Yeah, he might even. Like he might even. Yeah. Yeah.
You're right. Osprey,
He
he's
might
awesome.
like.
He's great.
He might.
He's great.
It's so good.
Yeah,
So good.
he might just one
One of the
day
best.
just be the best.
Yeah.
He's my in
The
this
best.
whole run, like since I left WWE, that's my favorite opponent.
Yeah, wow.
He can do
I've
anything.
wrestled him 3 times.
I
Wrestled
love
a lot of
wrestling him
guys,
and
yeah.
Ricochet because you go, we can do anything with
Yeah,
these
that's
guys.
true.
It's endless. How do you feel about Trent Beretta getting moved up to the heavyweight division? I'm happy for him.
Best,
Very happy.
best Twitter
Cool.
out there. is
Best-
Trent
Yeah.
Beretta. Everyone's taking their Twitter so seriously, and then
Yeah.
look at his man, best Twitter out
He's
there.
a shoot psychopath.
He's a weirdo.
Dude,
but I love him. I
He
love
went
him.
to that family dinner with us. And-
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
no.
right.
What is your least
I love him, man.
favorite move to take? Anything on my neck.
Yeah, Alabama.
No, you
Slam
know
or
what?
Oh,
something.
Alabama Slam
Yeah.
sucks.
Any move where you're going like this real fast on
Yeah.
your
That's
back.
Alabama Slam.
I
A
even
power
don't really
bomb.
like a normal choke slam either.
Choke
to
slam
be
sucks.
honest. Yeah.
I don't like being kicked up because
really?
I have like bony ass collarbone. And I feel like nobody ever gets the meat. It's always like I see the big
That
lace there.
part,
You know what move I can take all night long is reverse Raws, Canadian
Don't tell him.
Destroyers.
Don't say that.
Like, no
Jeez.
problem, man. Like, I can do a backflip in my sleep. You want to bump me up? Nah, I don't want to
Tonight.
bump,
He's gonna do a Leo
Moonsault.
Rush cell on a freaking first round tonight.
I think the finish is the moonsault tonight.
Maybe we should do it again.
Just
The
the,
plan.
the same spot.
You know what was fun about last night was there wasn't much pressure, and it's
No.
crazy because there's 10,000 plus
Right.
people out there.
Can I tell my Chase Owens story?
What is it?
We're in the ring, and Chase Owens, bless his heart, sweetheart, right?
What a good
He's just
guy.
in the ring looking around with a huge smile because there's just packed audience. He's like, yeah. He's like, Matt, you see this? I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, how do you feel? I said, I feel nothing, Chase.
last night than any of them. Like, a lot of like, hey, bro. Like,
I've never seen you do
Rolling
that
around
to
on the floor.
in real life.
Yeah, I'm like, does Cody even know him?
yeah,
Like, Cody,
carrying him out.
Cody even know that guy?
We're bonded by the experience.
He's good.
Hey, he is good.
good.
He is solid, man.
Chase is on the case.
For all the
He's
people,
on the case.
for all the people that say he doesn't belong, screw off. Because you know what? He's a hard worker, and
Hell
he,
yeah,
he
he is.
deserves
Yeah,
deserves
there's-
what he's getting.
I will be honest with you guys. There's a ton of stuff that I never want to do or never want to take, but someone has to take the brunt of it. I'll just say, "Hey, Chase, buddy, you're getting called to duty, my friend."
Yeah.
And he has
Sorry, buddy.
never complained about.
That's
it.
cool.
He's
That's
always,
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's
awesome.
a real team player,
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
I mean, there's a lot of selfish dudes out there.
There is, yeah.
He knows his
Yeah, he
spot,
took the
man.
moonsault.
He gets it. You know what I mean?
Took the
Yeah.
moonsault, did a moonsault.
Yeah.
Can you do one?
He's
I
never
can.
done yeah. Chase has never done a moonsault in his career, actually. By the
Yeah,
way,
and like,
last night.
and when
He
people
had a great one.
people don't really know the story behind why Chase is here. Like, where was cancellations, guys getting injured, guys
Yeah.
getting sick, guys saying,
That's
I
true.
can't
And
do
he
this
stepped
tour
up.
out of nowhere. They just called Chase up, hey, can you be down here in 2 days?
And
3
he
days?
was.
Okay,
Yeah.
wipes the slate clean.
Yeah.
I'm clearing my schedule, I'll be down there.
Matter of
He
fact,
was that guy, he did it
That's
like
cool.
3 times in a row.
He
That's
did it
why
for
he's-
Nick when
yeah,
Nick
matter of
broke his
fact,
rib.
yeah, I broke
Yeah.
my rib. I had to call out of the Super Juniors like 3 days before the 3-week-long tour, and he was leaving to Canada for like a month long, and they called him. He's like, "Yep, I'm coming." So he canceled the tour
Yeah.
and went straight to
Good for
Japan.
And Chase
Um,
is the deal.
This
Chase
is
is
a-
on the case.
This
Chase
has
is
been
on
asked
Control.
more than anything in life lately for Nick and I.
Yep.
Dream match scenario. What's your ideal finishing sequence of the Young Bucks versus Revival? If that match ever does happen,
What?
which who
Sequence?
knows? Yeah, like what would happen?
What is the fin?
It would be us giving them a Melcher driver, right? Because like they're all about no fists and,
Yeah.
or no flips and only fists. Well, we'd give them
A flip?
a move that has a flip, right?
Yeah.
In all seriousness,
Let's hope that
we have this weird competitive rivalry going on, and I hate to see anybody get hurt.
Isn't one of them hurt though?
Yeah, one of them
Yeah.
hurt his bicep, I
Yeah,
think.
that's not
Yeah.
good.
So that sucks, and I only hope
Sorry,
for the
man.
best. They just got called up, and I would love for them to succeed. Because Nick and I were talking about this the other day. We love competition. We love when there's other teams making money in wrestling and creating
Yeah,
buzz.
it's
and-
different for singles wrestlers because everyone is singles
Mm-hmm.
wrestlers. It's almost 80%
Right.
of just singles
It's
wrestlers.
true. Yeah.
For tag teams, it's like there's not much competition. So
Yeah.
So when you
it's-
see someone doing cool stuff, you're like, good for
Yeah.
these guys. Maybe you can strive for make us do better.
yeah,
you know?
exactly.
But with all that said, FTR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touche.
Touche.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about selling some Young Bucks headbands? We got bandanas coming
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, some
Cool,
bandanas.
wow.
See, it's funny because we've had almost every type of merchandise possible made, and we literally go on websites to look for different ideas, like merch ideas. Someone actually requested bandanas.
Yes,
the
we
other
did
day,
it.
and we're like, let's do it.
We're men of the people. Hey, all right. Who's gonna face Bryan Danielson when he comes to New Japan?
Oh, I mean, if he comes to New Japan,
Kenny,
gotta be
probably.
Kenny.
Me?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
me?
I don't know. It depends on where if Brian ever shows up anywhere.
I would
Right.
like for him to come.
If he comes to Ring of Honor, I'd absolutely love
Yeah.
to wrestle Dan.
Nobody really knows the details of anything, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? Like I love Brian. I'd love to see him come here and
So would I.
wrestle again.
Yeah, I mean, it would
Final
be-
countdown.
yeah.
He was.
I'll
We
imagine
were
that.
talking
That'd
about
be
this
cool.
last night. Man, was he hot!
Unreal.
That run, oh my
Unreal.
lord!
Unreal.
Organically,
Gee,
Yeah.
nothing like it. In
nothing like
nothing like
it
it.
in years.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm a grown ass man, and at WrestleMania, I caught the confetti and like kept it. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
cool.
I was a grown man then. I wasn't like a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
When was that? What Mania was
30.
that?
30.
30.
A few years
So,
ago?
I don't know how many
4 years ago? How old are you, Paige?
26.
Holy
Jeez,
crap!
you were
Yeah.
young.
Jeez,
Jesus.
You're gigantic.
you're a monster.
Still growing.
Yeah,
Still growing.
jeez.
Sitting down here.
Good lord.
Still growing.
Yeah,
Jesus.
jeez.
We should shout out Marty. We missed Marty.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Marty.
man,
Marty
he should
out
be
there.
here. We haven't. I don't think he's ever been in a Q&A with us.
No. We'll
No,
get him in.
how strange.
We'll get him
yeah.
We'll have to get him maybe when we're all together in Chicago or
Yep,
something.
yep.
Do
Oh, yeah, good,
I think
Yeah.
so.
good idea.
Good idea.
Yeah, we could get a whole. Man, we could
Let's
have.
do it.
We could have a lot of guys in there.
Yeah, well,
Nah, just Marty.
Just Marty.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I mean,
Yeah,
in
shout out
addition to what we have here, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Man,
maybe Yujiro.
yeah.
that'd be
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be different.
That'd be great.
Why does Adam Page look like Murphy? Who's Murphy? Murphy.
Who?
I don't know.
Jesus Murphy.
I always get the guy from Arrow.
Oh,
yeah,
Mur-
you and
yeah.
Steven. You and
I,
Steven.
like every
yeah.
other day.
I catch
Murphy's-
Brandy every now and then. Just staring at
Oh,
his
WWE
face.
Murphy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
okay.
flashback.
Yeah,
Steven?
he looks a
Kinda
lot like
that.
on the island.
Yeah.
Steven.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I get.
Yeah.
WWE Murphy. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Buddy Murphy.
Slightly,
Is,
yeah.
Is his
Let
name
me-
Buddy
let me-
Murphy?
let me
Because there's like a
Google.
blade.
Yeah, that's him. But I think Buddy is.
Buddy Murphy?
Oh, no.
He
Definitely
does.
have-
He does look like you.
Cody, this is for you. Would you ever consider another run as Stardust?
No.
How about here?
No.
We
Not
should here.
I would.
Not low.
I think the only thing I would ever even begin to like paint up for. Oh man,
A movie?
maybe being the elite. Maybe.
Right,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
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 It's not
No.
low.
Maybe a
I
little
feel like
appearance on the show?
I feel like I wish somebody would just take the mantle of Stardust. Like it's something that like someone else could do. Like if Dustin got like a little like guy
that's
with
cool.
him. Yeah, I wish somebody else could take
Just
it.
keep it
That's
going,
cool.
like
He's
Tiger
kind of a
Mask or
sidekick
something.
to Goldust
Yep,
in the
yep,
first
yep.
place, you know.
Pass it down.
Yeah.
Stardust too is pretty cool, man. Think
Yeah.
about it. Like, the idea
I
behind
got all the they sent me a box of all the equipment, like the shoulder pads with the spikes,
Yep.
the Game of Thrones like cape, but then like all these silly ass things I had in the crowd, like spyglass with like jewels on it. There's a whole box, so whoever takes it next, you can have the box.
You know what we
Yeah.
got to do next Q&A? We got to have someone like out there reading the questions
Yeah.
to us.
How do you pass these long hours on planes? I am not a pill guy, so
He's a movie guy. Oh my!
I watch a lot of
gosh.
movies.
You did 4 movies this flight.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even tell you one of them.
No.
Like, is that a thing where you like get off the plane and you're like, you just forget everything?
Oh, here we
You're
go.
gonna
That
rewind.
makes
Yeah, like,
sense.
what did I watch?
As soon as I sit down and
Here's
as soon as
Murphy.
the door closes,
Oh, shoot, what
my
happened?
eyes go out.
Wow, good
Yeah.
for you,
Where'd
man.
he go?
That's not Murphy. That was a dog.
There it is. There it is. Oh, that's
He's
a
a
dog.
dog.
Bless
Okay. That's Murphy. I could see
Is he a
little
dog?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
He's not a dog. It
Oh.
is a man. It is
No,
a
he
man.
works for WWE.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
see
yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah,
resemblance.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought he kind of like know.
Who would you want to play you in a Being the Elite movie? Like
Oh,
actors.
man.
That's great.
That's good.
Will
Stephen
Smith
Amell.
for me.
Obvious.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Amell for Paige.
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
for sure.
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
that. I
yeah.
see that comment about.
I want to be played by
you see
Keanu
that a
Reeves,
lot.
I think.
You get
Yeah,
that.
Reeves.
Yeah.
That's good. I can
Who,
see
yeah.
that.
who was it? I missed it.
Keanu Reeves.
Should you tell the
that's
should
great.
you tell the
That'd be
story
good.
of that? That's a great story.
Oh.
That is a great story.
Yeah. Okay. If you guys want to hear it,
You have to tell
this is
the
not
story.
even a question, but I can tell it.
Yeah.
So, I'm in the airport lounge, and I'm with Bad Luck Fale. We use the same flight company. We're both part of Star Alliance, so we can both use lounges because we fly like 14 to 18 hours to get to where we need to go. He's from New Zealand. I'm from Canada. So generally we have the same departure time. So we're just hanging out, eating food, and this guy walks in, and he's got this little bit of an entourage, and I'm like, I look at this guy, and I'm thinking, we're in Tokyo, and this guy looks like Keanu Reeves, and he's not with. They don't look like bodyguards, but they kind of look like they're hovering around him as if they're looking after his
Right.
his physical presence,
Right.
his physical person, if you will. So I said, Fale. I'm kind of like,
Right. You're trying to give him the icky.
look at this guy.
Yeah.
Is this who I think it is, or am I just crazy? And Fale's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, it's him, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's like, who? And I'm like, Keanu Reeves. And he goes, I don't know who that is.
What a difference in
Yeah.
cultures,
So
right?
I'm like-
First of all, like,
So I said, you know, I was like, or, you know, naturally I'm like, you know, I'm trying to think like Keanu Reeves, what's he associated with generally? The Matrix,
of course,
right?
of course.
So it's The Matrix, and he's like,
Parenthood.
he's like,
For
yeah,
me.
it's like, no, right, yeah. So he's like Matrix. He's like Matrix. He's like, this is a new movie. I'm like,
Wow.
no, this is we're going back.
Come
and
on,
forth."
Fale.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm
Right.
sorry, I don't know.
Yeah,
And I was like, well, anyway, he's like, he's really cool, super good. And I had just watched Man of Tai Chi at that point, and super good movie. And so I was like on this huge like Keanu Reeves like
Huge kick.
yeah, at this point in time. So I really wanted just to say hi.
Right.
I didn't want to like mark out or anything, but I thought like, you know, just to show him like, you know, hey, what's up? And this is before John Wick had blown up,
Mhm.
so he'd kind of been like, sort of
Under the radar a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And Man Tai Chi was something that he really believed in, funded himself, and I guess didn't really get much exposure, but it's fucking good. So I can easily suggest it if you watch it. Super, super good. Awesome. Anyway, so he's walking around getting some food, and I'm looking at him, and I know that he knows that I'm kind of looking and being a bit of a creepo. So because I'm trying to summon up the courage, because it's I don't really ever talk to people, even if whether it's a man or a woman or whatever. Like, it's tough for me to gather the courage to do so.
Yeah, you're a private guy. You're more shy.
Yeah, I'm a shy guy. I'm private, and also it's kind of weird that the little bit of stardom that we get from being professional wrestlers. It's easier to approach people if they know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no way to screw it up. But this is a case where for sure he doesn't know, or at least I'm assuming he doesn't know. So, whatever. I'm decided now. Forget it. I'm not gonna talk to this guy. I'm not gonna bother him because he might look at me as the way I look at Masa. We're like,
All right.
So,
Who's probably watching this? Hey, Masa, what's up?
So I just said, okay, forget it. I know I'm being a goofball. I'm just gonna eat my food and talk to the father, and that's it. Next thing you know, he's standing at our table and he goes, "You mind if I take a seat?" And I was like, yeah, by all means.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah. I was.
That's a good impersonation too, by
Yeah.
the way.
I was like, yeah, for sure. And I was like, I just wanted to say hi, but I wasn't going to because I didn't want to bother you. He's like, no, it's no bother. so it's like, okay. He's like, but I just want to let you know that I literally just yesterday watched Man Tai Chi, and I thought it was like one of the greatest martial arts films that I've seen as of late. And he's like, oh, really? He's like, I don't hear that too often. It's like, that means a lot to me. Thanks, man. And I was like, yeah. He's like, so what do you guys do? He says, you guys athletes or something? I was like, yeah, I'm professional wrestler. He's like, that's really cool. So I was like, yeah, what brings you to Japan? He's like, just scouting locations for a show I want to film in Japan. I was like, oh yeah, how did it go? And he's like, it's going pretty good, man. And he's like, and you see his entourage from a distance looking, and he's kind of like waving him on. He's like,
Get out of here.
He's
We're
like,
good.
It's okay, you know. So he's like, well, he says, I'm taking off pretty soon, so I gotta go. He's like, but if you wanted a picture, it's cool by me.
Oh, that's
I was like, yeah, I kind of did.
You have to.
Yeah, he's like, I kind of did.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he says, we have this like little group thing. He's like, like the Bullet Club things. Do you mind doing like the too sweet? And he's like, oh, that's your like hand signal thing? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, it's pretty rad. So then we did it, and then like this is already going back, but
That's awesome.
You have to put up the picture
Yeah,
now.
please
Because people are
do.
gonna want to see this.
yeah,
If you can find it.
Yeah.
You have to
But
tweet it.
Awesome.
anyway, super
great.
cool guy, and I had always heard rumors that he was a super cool guy, but I mean that just really solidified it. And it actually, sometimes when we get down on, like for example, when I was just sick as a dog, and I'm trying to trudge through these the sea of humanity of fans that camp out in the lobby. When you run into situations like this, where you meet a guy like Keanu Reeves, who will take the time still,
Yeah,
and has every right to blow everyone off. It changes your perspective again.
It does.
Reminds
Yeah.
you,
You're absolutely right, and
Yeah.
that brings me to like the whole thing going on. It seems like there's this like movement lately with us. Is a lot of people suffering from depression, anxiety, other mental illnesses.
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
people have been coming to us and sending us these letters,
Yeah.
and it blows my mind that like our little show that we do every week is making such a positive impact in
Yeah,
your
it's
life.
cool.
I
Makes
want
me
to
feel
really
really
say something real quick.
Mhm.
We're getting stuff like this all the time, like you said.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I haven't been vocal, whatever you'd call it. I haven't been active very much on social media lately. And guys, I apologize. That's because it's the G1, and it's just such a
It's taxing.
Yes, mentally, physically, it's a lot of stress, and it's tough for me once I'm in G1 mode. I can't get myself out of that so easily.
Yep.
So that's why I'm
understandable.
purposely kind of avoiding social media. But it's not that I'm ignoring anyone. I see everything. It's
Yeah,
just
we read them all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We read them
Yeah.
all. So
Well,
thanks for that.
we're an hour in. Should we wrap things up in the next
sure.
five?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
5 more minutes.
We got a bus to be at in an hour.
I think I was.
Is it an hour?
Hour and a half.
Yeah.
I think he's
I haven't,
Yeah.
eaten, I haven't even eaten anything.
Yeah.
I think I was telling you, like, that's one of the coolest things about the unit, and this Keanu story is a great example of it. Like, that's always an indicator for me if I can tell someone in our business is a good person or not, is how they interact with fans.
Yes.
Yeah.
How, like,
True.
Absolutely.
if you've ever done, like, a group signing, you can right away, like,
You'll know a lot
you'll
about that
know a
person.
lot about somebody if they're
Yes,
just
sir.
hand
That's
sanitizer every 2 seconds. Like, it's one thing to like have like a little banter at the table, and another thing to be like, man, there was a time when no one wanted
Absolutely.
your
That's
true,
autograph.
yeah.
Like,
Right.
get
You
over
have to
yourself.
remember that, man. You
Yeah.
really do.
Sometimes you got to be reminded
You do.
because
You
everything
do,
is so
yeah.
crazy.
It's
Things
it's
happen
tough
so
to get
fast.
caught up in your own world sometimes.
Yeah,
and you
for sure.
forget about these outside
For sure, because
things.
you go to town to town to town.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
It's always a good way to tell.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Let's read a few more before we wrap things up.
Keanu story was
That was
freaking
great.
nuts, dude. Had me
Yeah.
because I was waiting for you to be like, and it wasn't Keanu.
No,
That would be funny at the
Oh,
end.
my
It
God.
actually wasn't him.
Oh, God, it had me. Oh man.
Thoughts on Will Ospreay moving to Australia?
Is he actually moving?
I don't think that's real.
That's
right?
not a good
I don't
idea.
know. Maybe it
That's
is.
just not a good idea.
Yeah,
Like,
tough for travel, but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe he's gonna finally get a tan.
Whatever makes him happy. I could care
I don't
less,
think he's got
to
the
be
skin
honest.
to tan.
Yeah, I don't
One
think
of
so
those
either.
that, like,
Yeah,
he's got that.
It was a joke. He would just get pink. That's it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Zoidberg up. Yeah.
Jonathan says he's more hung than Adam Page. Get it?
Oh, that
Oh,
can't
no.
be true.
Modern day Lady
Yeah,
Papa.
yeah,
Didn't seem like it last night, John.
Modern
Lanny Jr.
Modern day Lanny Poffo.
Lanny
Jared.
Like Hulk Hogan said, he was gonna have Lenny Poffo
That's
at
right.
his like what was it?
It's
At the
a
beach
store.
shop.
At the beach shop. So I just quote tweeted Hulk and I said, "Can you please tell him or ask him
Did you give himself
if
one?
the legend is true?"
I was doing inventory on all my dad's old things, and I found these crazy pictures of him and Hulk Hogan from Japan.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they're on like
that's
the
cool.
they're on like the boat. There's a Hulkster
Oh, that's
right
awesome.
there. Yeah.
Oh, and there he is blowing himself. I'm seeing.
That's awesome.
Pictures,
That's
kind of see it.
Cool.
Did you guys like ECW? Of course.
Yeah.
course.
Oh yeah.
You
Of course.
not.
It was a game changer for me, definitely, when I was really starting to get disenchanted with watching.
I think-
WWF.
I think we can learn a lot from ECW, and I feel like wrestling television has to kind of like go back to the style of ECW of clips, music videos, stuff like that, because nobody wants to watch just pure this or pure that. Like it should be. I don't know. Like most people have a really short attention span these days. So I, think, I don't know.
You know what I like about ECW is when you go back and you remember it for like these hardcore moments. But ECW had some of the best stories.
Yep.
Like fully
Long stories.
long and like the waiting for the payoff and like that. I remember that more than I remember some of the wild nuts
here's the
stuff
picture.
they did.
Agreed.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Someone already has it. Show him.
wow.
Keanu Reeves.
Show him.
He's that big dude.
Yeah, he's real tall.
He's tall, right?
Yeah.
But he had the boots he was wearing.
Someone tweeted it.
My wife says the kids are going to sleep. Daddy loves you if you're watching. I love you guys. I miss you. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Which young buck is the better wrestler? Get out of here. You want us to fight?
We're the same. We're the same. I just have sideburns.
Worst wrestling chant ever. Oh man, there's a lot
Oh,
of
You deserve
I
it.
think-
You deserve it.
Oh, yeah.
I think the what chant is one that really I
What's
never
that?
What?
never totally understood.
You know what chant I miss? You sold out.
Yeah.
You
just-
sold out.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good
Why can't people do that more often instead of
Yeah.
you deserve it?
Hell
You
yeah.
know? No, you didn't deserve it. I'll tell you that right now. None of you deserved anything. Anyway.
When are you guys coming out House of Door? I would love to. What happened? What I miss?
like a child
Which-
showing a inappropriate question.
Which male,
What?
Huh?
Inappropriate.
which male WWE superstar's ass would you eat if you had to?
If you had to? There's a gun with a gun to your head? You gotta pick
You
one.
gotta pick an ass.
You gotta pick one.
Yeah.
I'm an ass
Yeah.
man.
Bam, bam. Yes, I'm an ass
I
man.
don't know. Oh.
That was an inappropriate
It's
question.
Braun Strowman for you, isn't it, Nick?
Can you imagine?
I'll go with Biggie.
When are we?
I gotta go with Bray Wyatt.
When,
Yeah.
When are we gonna see Hangman's BC shirts at Hot Topic?
They're already in
They're
there.
there.
Select
There's,
stores. Right?
Yeah, I think Pro Wrestling Tees put it on Twitter. There's a list of where they're not all of them. It's just some of them.
Yeah.
For now.
By the way,
Some of them.
Yep.
kudos to these Hot Topic employees who
Oh my God.
went
Yeah.
from having to field all these questions
I know.
about to now the whole row is stacked with
Yeah.
like Bullet Club shirts.
Yeah.
Like, thank you guys very much.
Yes.
'Cause every store people have gone to asking
Right.
and like that's
We were
Yeah.
we were going to get the Nick and Maddie parody shirts in Hot Topic stores, but Cartoon Network sent Hot Topic a cease and desist. Well, they
Yeah.
threatened to
Yeah.
send them a cease and desist
Yeah.
if they put it in stores. So
Unfortunately,
unfortunately,
wasn't WWE Stooges.
that's my second one in a week.
two cease and desist.
So unfortunately, that shirt is coming down off Pro Wrestling Tees, and I think you can get it, or it might be too late now. Maybe today's the last day, but yeah, unfortunately, that's not gonna happen now.
Yeah. That being said, should we wrap this up?
I think
Unless you can
so.
find one more real good one, then
Okay.
that's it.
I mean,
Well,
eating the ass.
Yeah, maybe.
True, honestly.
We can't talk
Take it
about
home.
that.
Nice moonsault. Take it home. Oh no.
We can just wrap it up ourselves and
Sure.
Yep.
like I said, today's night 2 tonight. So if
Yep.
you have New Japan World, please check out our show. I don't know, you probably stay up till 4 in the morning.
NJPWworld.com.
You can watch it on demand.
You can watch it on
You can watch it
demand.
on demand,
Watch it
yeah.
when you wake up.
We'll have a new Being the Elite up in a couple days. Once I get good Wi-Fi.
Are we gonna have 2? We might have 2 out for this
I'm not gonna release them right
this
away.
weekend.
I'm gonna-
No.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, we'll have 2 canned though. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stay tuned for that. You
Yeah.
guys want to give out some? They probably already know our stuff.
These
No,
are
do
pretty
it,
huge
do it.
story
Hey,
revelations.
you know what? Can I
Follow
please?
us on Twitter.
And can I please
What?
plug ProWrestlingTees.com/Being the Elite?
Oh, yeah,
we have
we-
our own T-shirt store.
We haven't pushed that.
Yeah,
For the
check
show.
it out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess
for the
I'm
show.
signing yesterday some of the FTR shirts.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very
Cool.
Yeah,
Very
over
cool.
here, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
All right, what's your guys' Twitters?
Matt Jackson 13.
Nick Jackson YB.
The Adam Page.
At Cody Rhodes.
Kenny Omega Man X.
And
Yep.
you can check out our show every week. It's called Being the Elite. Please click the subscribe button if you already have it. It's youtube.com/the Elite.
Yep.
Thanks everybody, and
Yep.
maybe we'll do this again in Chicago.
We could end it with
Kenny's,
Kenny's catchphrase.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hit it.
Goodbye, good night, see you.
The elite.
Break it down.
Yeah.
The elite.
The
Bye-bye.
elite.
Thanks guys.